Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and we're here with another fragrance review, and this one is going to be Carolina Herrera's 212 VIP Men. This was recommended to me by one of you guys, Mike, and I have to say, before I even start this review, that I understand why. First of all, I kind of like this bottle. This big old magnetic cap is pretty cool. The top right here, you can actually see through, is transparent. The bottle is a little bit of fingerprint magnet, but honestly, I like it. I don't think it's cheesy or anything like that. But let's talk about the fragrance. This fragrance gets compared to 1 Million a lot, and I don't smell that at all. It is sweet, but this does not, to me, smell like 1 Million. It smells like something you could use in the same occasion as 1 Million. However, let's talk about the actual scent. To me, this comes off as a fruity cocktail. Some of the notes include passion fruit, lime, and ginger. I feel like you can smell those. There are other notes like leather that I don't pick up. Pepper, it's just a touch. And then there's spices. I feel like it's got some spice. It's not like super peppery or anything like that because I don't really like that. It's got mint. It says it has vodka and gin. To me, it just kind of smells like a fruity, almost creamy cocktail. I get the mint, I get the ginger, and I get the citrus, and it smells really good, and it's nice, and it's sweet. I don't know, but I think it's possible that the passion fruit is where the sweetness is coming from. It has amber in it. That could also be what's sweetening it. It doesn't smell as prominent as you would think, but it could just be what's sweetening this fragrance. To me, I wouldn't say I can pick out vodka or gin, but it does give you that cocktail scent. So I think that's kind of what you're getting from that. Again, I do get the mint though, and I get the fruitiness. I think you can kind of smell that amber in the background a little bit. It's just really well blended to my nose, which you wouldn't expect because this was not a very expensive fragrance, which I'll talk about. So you don't always expect, I mean, I guess I don't always expect too much from a fragrance that I don't spend a lot of money on. Which, to be honest, a lot of times they're better than the more expensive ones, but they're not always super well blended. However, I think this one really, really is. So again, fruity cocktail, pretty sweet. You get a little bit of that amber. You do get a little bit of that mint. And then kind of the spices and ginger. Performance-wise, when I wore this, I didn't really feel like it was a huge performer. I sprayed a lot. Projection, you're going to get an arm's length for a couple of hours, but the sillage is going to be what's a lot better. Of course, I went nose blind to this, and I didn't think the longevity was that good, but I think the best way to explain to you what the longevity of this is I sprayed this on me before going to work. I think probably about 20 sprays. I spray about that much of everything now. I'm just spraying pretty heavy because, well, it doesn't get cloying and it lasts longer. Any fragrance obviously lasts longer if you spray more of it. But I wanted to visit my friend on the way to work. So I sprayed myself. And she has a new baby. So I was holding the baby, while I was there. I was probably there for about an hour. And then I went to work, and almost at the end of my shift, she texted me. So it was about maybe 9 hours after. She said she went to feed the baby. And she said the baby still smelled like me, which I thought was amazing. It's really funny, but the baby really still smells like you. And I know you've been gone for, it was probably like 8 hours after I left. It's between 7 and 8 hours after I left. So the fact that the baby still smelled like me, and it's not like I sprayed the baby or anything, I was holding the baby. So I have to say longevity on this is definitely not a slouch, and sillage on it I think is really good as well. And she likes the smell, so obviously she wasn't like upset that the baby smelled like me. She thought it was funny. I think it was kind of funny because I never really think about transferring scents when holding things, but it is kind of interesting because a lot of times my dog will sit on my lap and he'll go play with like my cousin or someone, and they'll usually be like, oh my god, you smell so good. Scents do transfer, and as it turns out, this was strong enough that when it transferred, it stayed pretty strong on the baby for a while. So I would say performance is a lot better than Fragrantica would suggest. Who can wear this? Okay, I think anybody can wear this, but I do not think that it's a super mature scent. I think you have to enjoy kind of sweeter, fruitier fragrances for this to be your thing. The boozy notes in here aren't, mature boozy notes, which I would say kind of rum The rum note would be a mature boozy note. Vodka and gin, I wouldn't say that. I feel like this just smells like a fruity cocktail. So again, not super mature, but definitely really unisex. Where can you wear this? So for me, this is a summertime club banger. I know it's sweet, but I'm planning on taking this with me to Mexico so I can wear it in the evenings when I'm kind of, you know, going out, or I don't really know what's available, but either way, I'm wearing it in the evening. I've made my decision. I've already decanted it into a little atomizer so I could take it with me because I don't want to, you know, travel with like 10 full-size bottles of fragrance. But I think it's just going to be a really good club banger, especially in the heat, because you don't really want to wear other ones. Like I have Armani Code Profumo, which I think is a really good club banger. I wouldn't necessarily pull for it in the heat. 1 million, I wouldn't pull for it in the heat. 1 million Lucky, I'll probably pull for it in the heat. But I would say this is maybe a little less sweet than that one. So that's what I would wear it for. However, you could wear it for other things. I think if it's not too hot, maybe even if it is hot, I'm going to give it a try. You could probably wear it during the day. To me, this is not a very heavy scent. And I don't think it's overly sweet. And I think the fruity notes balance it out. You could wear it on a date night. Not necessarily your typical date night fragrance, but you could deviate and wear something like this. I just wouldn't, you know, necessarily dress it up too much. To me, this is a super casual fragrance. And season-wise, I already kind of told you, this to me is a spring and summer fragrance. You can carry it into the fall. Not really going to be a winter fragrance for me, although you could. If you sprayed heavy, I think you could get through, you know, a winter day, but this is not really going to cut through the cold that well. So typically, I'd prefer spring and summer for this one, but I will carry it into the fall a little bit. Now, compliments. Other than my friend saying that the baby smelled nice after I left, I didn't get too many, but I will say take it with a grain of salt. I don't see as many people these days that I am used to seeing, so that could probably change, especially, you know, the more I wear it over the summer. And price, I paid less than $40 for a 100 ml tester of this, which I think is an amazing price. Carolina Herrera. It's a designer. It's not typically a cheapy designer, so I think a lot of times this will probably end up being closer to 50, but I think I got the tester on fragrancebuy.ca for, if I'm not mistaken, somewhere between $35 and $40, and to me, I think that's a great price for what I got. As always, remember to comment if you've tried this fragrance. Let us know performance, compliments, everything like that. It works on different skin types. We kind of want to hear your opinion because people actually read the comments before they purchase. And if you don't believe me, you can go to other videos and go through the comments and see the dialogues between people. Like this video if you liked it. Be subscribed to this channel and hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop new videos. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye!